Well, it is Friday, June 3rd here, and I gotta tell you, I was out late last night, really late, way later than I usually am, because there was a really cool reunion tour going on here. You probably recognize that. If not, maybe this. Yes, it was the Buffalo Springfield. Neil Young, Steve Stills, and Richie Furry, with, unfortunately, the drummer Dewey Martin and Bruce Palmer passed away, but they had some able replacements. So these guys are out on a tour. I think they're only doing 4 more dates here in California before they head to this Bananaroo show in Tennessee. So if you get a chance to see them, don't miss it. They ended with, I hate to give it away, everything was a Buffalo Springfield tune except at the end, it rocked out seriously. So, but a lot of great tunes. Yep, that one too. Go and Say Goodbye, Nowadays Clancy Can't Even Sing, all these fabulous tunes. Anyway, sorry, so I might have to get on to some Buffalo Springfield tunes, having seriously neglected them, except for our short little version of, which of course they did as well. Okay, get to the point, Neil. Tell me what's going on here at Totally Guitars. Stop messing around. Sorry, but I'm having a lot of fun listening to and playing Buffalo Springfield tunes this week. So, but the big news is we had some other very cool tunes, kind of mostly from the same era, some even older. Well, no, actually they're all right around the same time. One really older. Yeah, I'm trying to get up to date on some surf tunes. So yes, we had Wipeout, and that means probably not too far behind it will be this one, or let me see if I can get that right. Not really a surf tune, TV tune. Okay, sorry. I'm just kind of in a amped mood after last night. So, yes, so in the Target program, we had a few new tunes. We had a Fly on the Wall with my good friend Caitlyn, working on an original tune, so I hope you had a chance to check that out. We had a couple of Cat Stevens tunes, and I had a lot of fun putting this one together. Morning Has Broken, which has really interesting chord progressions and key changes and all kinds of stuff. Fairly simple strumming song, but a lot of neat things especially in the history of the song, being this old Gaelic tune that eventually turned into a hymn that eventually became a big hit for Cat and his fill-in piano player Rick Wakeman. So yeah, we had Morning Has Broken, and I should be doing this with fingers. All of a sudden I had a pick in my hand, but that was The Wind. And then we had one more kind of jazzy tune from the pen of Ken Rod Argent and his Zombies co-mates, Chris White, Colin Blunstone, and the rest. That was, of course, Tell Her No. So love those Zombies tunes. Hope you had a good time a long time ago with She's Not There, but now hope everybody's had a chance to tackle Tell Her No. So that was most of it in the Target program. I think. Did I cover everything? Yeah. I do have one more thing though that I want to tell you about. First of all, next week, a couple of more instrumentals. I hope you guys liked some of the instrumentals that came out last week. I think I have 1 or 2 or more kind of in the pipeline right now. But the main thing I want to tell you about is something that we're really excited to share with you here at Totally Guitars, and that is, for many years, well actually going way back to when I started teaching a long time ago, one of the things that was a really useful thing to be able to do when I was trying to figure out a song, when a student brought in a song on a cassette tape or something like that, is to be able to slow it down and listen to it a little bit more carefully and precisely at a slower speed, or just to a small little chunk of it. And recently, actually for about for quite a while now, I've been using a really, really cool piece of software for this called Song Surgeon. So if you're interested in having any kind of software that can slow down a file, change the pitch, really useful thing is a lot of stuff is in different tunings nowadays, or tuned down, and it's a pain in the neck to like tune my guitar down to play along with something that is either a half step or a whole step or even 2 steps low sometimes. But Song Surgeon will let you change the pitch back to standard pitch. The Boxer was a perfect example. They did it a half step low. Well, the first time I tried to figure that out, I had to tune my guitar a half step low to make sure I was in tune with them. Nowadays, wouldn't have to do that. Song Surgeon does it. Just hit a little button and it cranks it up a half step and puts it right where I needed it. Also did this recently with a song for one of my students. Came in, same thing. The song was tuned a half step low and just moved it up, and then it was very easy. Then I could also slow it down and hear some of those quicker licks. So once I heard this, it was very easy to figure out that lick. Well, Song Surgeon made that possible. So anyway, if you're interested in this software, we now have a page here at Totally Guitars that tells you all about it, free demos and all kinds of things, and it is at totallyguitars.com/songsurgeon. So really encourage you to check it out. I have loved using this thing, and it has made a lot of the lessons that you have probably enjoyed really would have been much more difficult and much more time consuming to get done had I not had access to this really cool software, Song Surgeon. So anyway, check it out. It's really cool and does wonders. I think in the meantime, I'm going to get back to some other, what else do I know by the Buffalo Springfield? Let's see. This was the first part of their encore. Except they got the chords right. Yeah, Broken Arrow. Recognize that one? Well, I'm going back to play a few more tunes and think about doing some lessons on these. So if you think we ought to do some Buffalo Springfield tunes, make sure to vote, put them in the suggest a song feature. So I think that's it for what is going on around here. Some kind of cool stuff happening on the forum again. In case anybody hasn't checked in on the forum, I still appreciate the uploads from the Canadian New Englanders. They've got some great tunes up there. No, it's not Shambhala. It's Handle with Care. Shambhala's an A. Well, we'll save that for later. So, okay, that's it. Happy beginning of June. I hope it stops raining here in Northern California. This is killing me. But back off to more softball this week, we hope. Sitting in the mud, playing. So, I will see you next week, June 10th, June 3rd. It's today.